Shut up and sit down.
Hey you scallywags. Looks like Joytoy's had a little expo in Beijing Capita Mall. Looks like they're really trying to make a name for themselves at home in China. Showcasing a load of their toys that are now available. Wish they had something like this overseas. Maybe at some point in the future. As you can see here, they actually got the toys there to play with. Not sure if that'll work in certain areas in the West. Glad to see they're pushing their brand. I love the innocence of childlike wonder on the face of this little boy, probably discovering Warhammer 40k for the first time. Speaking of Warhammer 40k, review of the recent release of 40k figures are now on the channel in 2 parts. Go check that out if you haven't already. Right here, we have painted versions that have been leaked of a potential new set that will be coming. We've got some familiar intercessors here up front, and if you look at the back, something else there. So released by Joytoy and shared by Patrick Chan in the communities, we have new prototypes here. Ultramarines Intercessors. Looks like there'll be 4 new figures on the horizon. We have to wait and see how the release will go. Here's hoping that it'll be a bit smoother than the current wave and maybe a full international release, but we'll have to wait and see. I like how they've got these straps now that you can use to store the weapons on the back of the figures. And here we have the Blood Angels Death Company. So it looks like there are already improvements from the initial sets they've released in terms of having extra heads there. And even though these are just prototypes, even the head sculpts look more improved. If these figures are anything like the current wave of figures, I'll be really looking forward to them because I really do enjoy those sets at the moment. Really great stuff, unlike anything we've seen before, and it only looks to improve on what we've currently got. Many thanks once again to the wonderful Patrick Chan, who shared more information about Joytoy's new line called Life After, which is based on a video game by developer NetEase. So this is a crowdfunding action figure line in China, and I believe they have funded. This is the first wave, which they call Life After Infected. So is the zombie figures. So we may even get some other figures which may be normal humans or something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm not too familiar with the game. So there may be other aspects to it that we've not yet seen besides these zombies. What is interesting is that all these zombies seem to have that blue plasma type thing in the chest, which has probably got something to do with the game and maybe is their life source, something like that. But it does look pretty cool no matter where you decide to use these, if they are going to be in your zombie universe or anything else. I think that these do look like the most articulated zombie figures that we've got yet from any 1/18 scale manufacturer. I like how they all seem to be different sizes, particularly this fella is very big in size for 1/18, but it's not like anything they've released before. So I think I'd be interested in getting this one, and hope they utilize this buck, or the size at least, elsewhere. So we've got no official information as to whether or not these will be available in the West, but a few of the outlets who release and deliver to the West have been posting cryptic images or cryptic messages as to whether or not people are interested in this line, which probably suggests that they'll be looking to stock them by just gauging how popular these figures could be. So I'm all for any new innovations and new figures in 1/18 scale that will push the scale into more diversity. This is quite interesting with the sizes. As you can see, they're all different heights, which is very, very good. I believe these are just more images that were spotted out in the wild. So again, looking very, very good so far. Kitlau and Toys Alliance have announced their April 2022 release, which includes this B.O.Y.S, B.O.Y.S. So straight off the bat, looks like this is meant to be an army builder, as you can see here, and looks pretty good in multiples, if I'm honest. This is a buck that's based off Hero, as you can see, with some changes and added bits like the guns. Still has the short swords, looking really great. So this release is out of the blue. I know myself and TBG both were wanting those stands that were released with another set, and here they've seemed to have done something a bit more innovative. So instead of just releasing the stands, these things double as shields as well. So you're not just using these for stands, you've got another option to use them as these shields, which is a really great idea. So now you can have these extra bits in your arsenal, as well as having somewhere to stand your figures. Looks like Acid Rain are really going in with their accessories, as they've got another one coming out in April too. Here is something brand new from them. Got quite a few things here to look at with the extra arms, the little drone. As you can see here, those arms look quite different from what we've got before, seem more streamlined. Then you've got the more chunky ones here. And here, if you can see on its Pepperlottle's left arm, it's actually a replacement. You get, I believe there's 4 of those. So it looks like you'll be able to change the joints for the arms. And here's the drone. So normally I don't really like this sort of thing, but with Acid Rain, I've bought a few of their little weapons options packs and accessories. Probably something I'll be picking up. So Pocket Universe by Underverse and Ashley Wood were recently showcased at the New Journey Expo. So as you can see from this footage, again shared by Patrick Chan, we've got the Brambles and other figures there now painted in prototype form. Must say the black and white Bramble, which I didn't pre-order, is looking rather good, and having doubts that maybe I should have got that too. Also got showcased the 2 human-esque figures as well. Here we've got the black and white Bramble in a strange sort of pose, and another robot kind of figure there on the left. There he is. A middle one unpainted, quite large. So these I'm hoping will scale quite well with 118, maybe a bit larger than normal human-sized figures, as you can see next to those 2 human-esque ones, humanoid ones there. both in different colors. I might pick up both of those when they become available. Articulation has improved from what was initially announced. Looks like we'll be getting a great arm bend there. Should be able to do just standard stuff, I'd imagine, but looking really good. So continuing with the Bandai Sodo Super Dinosaur Squadron Duranga Power Rangers is a 6-figure wave, also known as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers here in the UK. So these are looking really good with their own individual accessories too. So as these were hitting the shores in the UK, I was in the midst of getting into high school stroke secondary school, as we call it in the UK, where it wasn't really cool to admit you were into Power Rangers. Luckily, I had a younger brother who loved to watch this, so I was able to watch it with him and have that as an excuse as to why I knew a bit about it. Green Ranger was my guy. I used to even wear green just because I loved the character Tommy and that design so much. Ton of accessories here. These will probably be available through your usual places like BBTS and HobbyLink Japan. So that's it for now. Go check out the rest of the content, more news, reviews and other videos on the channel. The 40k review is over 2 videos covering both Infiltrators and the Incursors together, so go check that out. TrialByGaming has told me of some stuff he's got and will be getting very soon, so keep an eye out on his channel for new content as well. Many thanks also again to Patrick Chan, where most of this information is from. If you're on Facebook, go over and join the Premium 118 Scale Action Figure Facebook group led by Damon Prisk, where they share much more than I'm able to share with you here on YouTube. So until next time, I'll scale you later.